Hey, what is going on guys, it's Tharshey and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're going to be looking at the best ring talents in Lord of the Rings Rise to War. So hope you guys do enjoy this video, and if you do, please do drop a like, comment and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to turn on the post notifications. You can also become a channel member by clicking that join button down below. Anyway, let's get straight into the video. So, let's click our ring and have a look. And I'm going to reset my ring as well, just so that I can, assign my points with you guys. So let's just click reset. And yeah, so basically your ring, you're going to start off at level 1 obviously, and as you earn ring power you'll be able to unlock more and more points, and with each point you can unlock more skills and upgrade them to better levels, etc. So I have, well, let's see, I have 85 skill points, which is not including the 10 that I've already put into dominance, as well as the 20 I've already put into control and stamina, and the 6 or 5 that are put into battle lines and fortress. Those do not reset unfortunately when you reset, but when you're starting off in a new server, or if you reset your ring, well, what do you want to, what should you be putting your points into? Well, it's kind of up to you, but it's also, there is also like a established kind of guideline that you should follow. So you can either go down the just heavy resource route, so you put 1 point into abundant wisdom, and then you put the rest of your points into like harvest, levy, and then stuff like abundant stone, abundant grain, abundant wood, and abundant ore. But I personally don't like doing that, so I prefer leveling up my commanders by mock battling and making use of ability points. So the first thing I do is I put a point into abundant power, because you have to put 1 point in there. Then I max out experience, so this gives you plus 5% experience gained, so that helps you level up your commanders faster. Next, I'll put points into efficiency until that's maxed out, and this allows my mock battle stamina cost to go to -10 at max, which means I only use 10 stamina per a level of mock battle rather than 20 stamina, which means I can mock my commanders and they'll still have stamina left over, which is really helpful. The next thing I will put points into is actually not rationing. Rationing I leave until much later when I just have the extra points to put into it. For an early game, I just honestly pay the extra grain costs. I don't bother getting that small 10% discount to grain cost. Instead, I put a point into mod speed, a point into quick order, and then I put the rest of my points into stamina and control, and I max those out as quickly as I can. And the reason for that is because stamina gives you plus 30 stamina at max level, which basically I think it gives you like 1.5 extra marches. But I think let's have a look quickly at my commanders. So my commanders have 150 stam, so without that they only have 120. That's 6 marches, so with the extra 30 you get 7 marches, and then you have an extra 10 stam, which means you can regen another 10 and get an 8th march going. So that's why I have stamina. And then I max out control, which allows me to hold a maximum of 30 ability points rather than 20, and I believe it also reduces the duration that it takes for ability points to reset. Like, I'm pretty sure that's been said quite often, and I'm pretty sure that's how it is, but I'm not 100% sure on that, okay? But I do believe that it reduces the time for the it reduces the amount of time for it to take for your ability points to regenerate, which you need for long marching, quick marching, and also for doing mock battles. But yeah, so the part I would obviously recommend for a new player, or if you're starting a new server, is obviously max out dominance whenever a new level becomes available, because you want to have as many tiles that you can at a time. So that's something you need to look forward to. Next is abundant power, then obviously max out experience and efficiency so that you can mock battle and not waste stamina, as well as experience so that you can gain stamina quicker. The next thing you're going to go for is abundance and quick order, and then you're going to go straight up and max out your stamina and your control, so you get those max ability points and that extra stamina. Now after all that is done, well, if you need extra forts you can put a few points into battle lines, but only add in more points there when you actually need them. So yeah, and then after that you can put the points into something like, so it's up to you. You can go rationing then, or like me, I go abundant dexterity, I go focused sweeping, 1 point, and then I put the rest into powerful sweeping. and this gives me plus 10% damage against a stationary army. So this just helps me take tiles easier, which is pretty good for, you know, helping with 200 and 230 tiles and 260s and those 300 power tiles. And off that I go Abundant Force, obviously, which gives me better conscription and hiring time. So let's just max out my ring now the way I want it. So I would put 1 point in there, then we're gonna max out experience. I do apologize for all the tapping now that you're gonna hear, because, you know, I'm tapping to put points into my skills. So that's 10 points there. Commander XP gain plus 5%. Next we're gonna go into efficiency, and we're gonna dump 10 points into efficiency. So let's just do that. Okay, and I've already got stamina and control maxed out, so I don't need to go up there. I'm just gonna instead put my points into rationing. So let's put 10 points into rationing, just so mock battles cost us a bit less, because grain is always an issue, especially playing the Dwarves of Erebor. We're rich in iron and stone, and food is a bit of an issue sometimes, so yeah. Then we're going to put 1 point into focused sweeping and abundant dexterity, and let's max out powerful sweeping next. So we got that extra 10% damage against stationary armies. So that's pretty helpful to have as well. Now that we have that maxed out, there we go. Now we're gonna go Abundant Force. This just gives us minus 10% hiring and conscription time, and that's nice, especially with the faction perk that Erebor gets, which is minus 5%. So I actually get plus 15% less conscription and hiring time when I'm hiring new units, so that's pretty great. Now what do we want to max out? We can do the commander speed or resource sweep gain, which we have no need to. So instead we're going to max out mod speed. This allows our armies just to move quicker across the map, which is something we definitely want. So I'm going to put points into this until it's maxed out. And now we're going to put the rest of my points into quick order. So let's do that. And it's nearly done. Okay, that's quick order. So reposition speed plus 20%. That means when we're repositioning a commander to a fort, it will do that 20% quicker. We're going to put the rest of our points into abundant power just to up our commander's physical damage. That's because I use all physical damage commanders. I don't really have any focused damage commanders, so I'm not going to bother with abundant wisdom yet. And we've done that, and we still have 2 points extra, so I'm not going to bother with experience sweeping or effortless sweeping. I don't really care about those. So I could put these points into fort limit or fortress strength if I want to, or I could put it into commander speed, which I think I'm actually going to do. Yeah, I'm going to put it into commander speed. I'm going to up my speed of my commanders. So there we go, we put that in there, and yeah, that's pretty much my ring. So I have a level 120 ring, and yeah, once we level up more, we'll max out abundant dexterity, and then after we'll put extra points into fortress, while also upgrading battle lines whenever we do need an extra fort or two. So hope you guys did enjoy this video, and if you did, then please do drop a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to turn on those post notifications. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video.